Now, the Toyota Corolla. Jeep, 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee. This is a 1999 Toyota Corolla. Sorry if I didn't get very specific when I was working on the Jeep. And by the way, I don't know if I'm even going to upload any of this footage. I'm just recording because why not? Alright. Good enough for the moment. I'll clean up those terminals more later. If you thought this was going to be some sort of tutorial, my apologies. I'm not that kind of guy. You got the wrong guy. I'm just documenting my endeavors because I feel like it. Yes, and in case you haven't figured it out by now, I'm just figuring it out by now. I didn't know the first thing about working on vehicles. Probably still don't, but I'm giving it an honest effort because I have no other choice to save some money. Oh, no mess. Okay. Alright, so there's that. Let's see if this makes a mess. Nope. Great. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking. Alright. Don't want to damage anything. Aha! Okay. This came in handy. Alright, so that's what I'm working with here. I'm going to leave it sitting for a little while. Need to do some adjusting, possibly. But I don't want to just start turning screws unless I know what I'm doing and what order to do it in. So yeah, I'm going to leave that sitting for a while, do some research, come back to it tomorrow probably. And he said he thinks there's 16, right? So 8. 4 spark plugs. Alright. Fun. I'm just gonna set that back on there, nice and easy for now. Oh wait, I need to take a picture of it. Shame on me, forgot. I'm only going to record for a moment because I just don't feel like recording much more than that. I have the engine taken apart here. I have accessed all of the lifters, as you can see here. I'm magnet to pull them out. Being the non-expert that I am, I cleaned up this engine cap fairly well. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was. Some degreaser. It doesn't exactly sound as good as new. All I did, really, ultimately, was clean out some grit that was up under one of the lifters or buckets, valve buckets. I mean, I did a bunch of other stuff, but mostly that was just part of me trying to figure out how to put the car back together, or trying to figure out what else I could do to it. Which wasn't much without having to buy a couple of tools and do some math and measure distances. I've been watching YouTube videos and reading articles, and it's just making my brain hurt. Literally, I have a headache right now. Sorry if I'm a little bit scatterbrained, that's why. There's some smoke coming out of the engine. I think it's just because I spilled some oil when I sprayed some of this back there. Yeah, it was a nightmare for me because I've never done any of this stuff. No clue what I'm looking at, no clue what I'm doing. Trial and error. I figured out how to take the timing chain tensioner out and ultimately how to put it back in, which also took me longer than it should have. But yeah, that allowed me to loosen up the chain enough to deal with the camshafts in the way that I needed to. So, the struggle is real, and I don't even know if I fixed anything. I finally got it back together, drove it around the block. It didn't sound great, but it ran, and it ran a little bit better in that short amount of time than it was before, with all the loud clicking and clacking that caused me to take it apart in the first place. But I left it sitting that night, tried to crank it up the next day. I was able to back it from our yard to our parking spot back here, because I'm just in the grassy area right next to our house right now. And then it just crashed. It just shut off, and it has not cranked up since. Well, I just came out here after however many days, finally took the engine cap back off, and I noticed pretty quickly that the chain looked a little crooked. So then I noticed, if you can see here, with my new light that I bought at Harbor Freight, I think, those two wheels do not line up. In fact, that one is way back this way. Sorry you can't see, most likely, but yeah. So that bolt right there is either loose, like I didn't tighten it back up right. Alright, my GoPro is about to die, but here is what the tensioner looks like that I was talking about. See that little shock has little grooves on it. I'm seeing a lot of Toyota Corollas with a different looking wheel over here. Like they don't look the same, as opposed to in this car where they're both the exact same. So I wonder if that's not even the original wheel there. Oh wow. Wow. That's loose. Don't tell me both of these bolts are loose. Did I not tighten those bolts up before I... Both of these bolts appear to be loose on the end of here. And this is the one that's crooked. It's like out of place. So if that's on me, wow, I really messed up. In order to line the chain up right, I'm looking for some marks that I want to get approximately in the right place. And then I'll know at least I'm making progress. There's supposed to be some marked links on the chain. I don't know if you can see that, but I see a mark coming up. Maybe I'm getting close to where I need to be. There's supposed to be 2 marks. Oh, there's the other one. So, looks like I am on the right track. I think I need to go a little bit further. Ooh. My socket almost slipped off. Because... There we go. I need to get... Oh. That was too far. I think. You know what? You probably can't see anything I'm doing. I need that relatively clean. This is the tougher one. Okay. I need that right there. This is what I forgot to tighten up last time. One on each of these. Whoops. Not sure what happened there. Oh, there we go. Okay. See that? That side is different than that side. Well, what I've got is 2 of the same. 2 of those. Oh, bother. So, yeah. Maybe I need a replacement. Somebody might have just improvised last time they were working on this. This is a 2003 Corolla, though, I believe. Mine's in 1999, so that could be the difference. Everything else looks the same, though. That's why I'm confused. Anyways, doing my best here.